All right, today we are going to look at the concept of adding using algorithm, different ways of adding. This is on page 51. All right, what is what is algorithm? And give some examples. Algorithm is just a fancy way of saying a set of steps to solving problems. It's just a fancy way of saying a set of steps to solving problems. Okay? So, one of your ways that you may remember, okay, when you were doing the traditional way of solving problems, many of you realize in order to add four numbers, step one, you add ones, right? You start from the right, add ones. Two, add tens. Step three, add hundreds. Step four, add thousands. And step five, add the four sums. Right? So for example, here's an example, 4,206. You add 2,175. You add the ones. 6 plus 5 is 11. And then you add the tens place. 0. This is 70. So this becomes 70. And then next, you're going to go to the hundreds place. This is 200 plus 100. That will give you 300. The last problem is the thousands. This is 4,000 plus 2,000. That gives you 6,000. And step 5, you add the four sums together. So this is going to be 1 in the ones place. 7 plus 1 is 8 in the tens place. And 3, it's over here in the hundreds place. And the 6 is in the thousands place. You can use algorithm. That's a fancy word of different steps to add or subtract any numbers. Now I have two boxes over here and I'm going to demonstrate using the same number but a traditional method of adding that you're familiar with and maybe your parents are familiar with as well. Okay? And then I am going to use that new method that I am teaching you. Some of you may understand it. So it doesn't matter which way you go as long as you come to the same conclusion. 6 plus 5 is 11. So I bring down the 1, carry the 1 because that's 11. That's in the tens place. 7 plus 1 is still 8. 2 plus 1 is still 3. 4 plus 2 is still 6. All right? That is your traditional way of understanding. Now, Ms. Wu is going to use the same number using a different algorithm to show you, to demonstrate that you can come to the same conclusion. Now, with this algorithm, I am going to have to use the place value, the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, because that's as far as I go with that one. And I'm going to put these four boxes. All right. So the first number is 4,206. In the sixth place, in the ones place, the six, I have six tallies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tallies. In the tens place, I have 0, so I'm not putting anything in the tens place. The 2 in the hundredths place, I have 2. 1, 2. And in the thousands place, I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is the problem that I have on top. 4,206. Now come to the bottom. In the ones place, I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the tens place, I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In the hundreds place, I have 1. There's my 1, so I'm going to bring down my 1. In the thousands place, I have 2, so here's 1, 2. All right, so watch how I add from right to left still. In the ones place, I have to count. I have 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 10 ones, so I am going to trade that in to 110. So I'm going to add 110 to this. Okay, there's my 110 that I add on there. Now I come to the tens place. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I don't have to trade in anything. In the hundreds place, I have 3. 1, 2, 3. And in my thousands place, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so when I'm done, I'm going to add up all my numbers. Because I traded this in, I still have a 1. Here, I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I still have 8. And here, I have, what do I have? 3. I have 3. And over here, I still have 6. Okay? So using this method, I still come up with the same conclusion. So what is an algorithm? It's just steps of solving problems. And I show you 3 different methods. There's using the place value 10, using place value 10, using charts, and then your standard form of adding. Okay? All right. Now I'm done.